All right. Sorry. All right, so once again, good morning, everybody. Come on, this is the day your children are graduating, and this is the energy you're giving. Good morning, everybody. There you go. All right, so good morning. My name is Anthony Gaddison, and I am one of the FDNY Youth Program Managers of this program. I would like to welcome you all to today's commencement exercise for Captain Vernon A. Richard High School for Fire and Life Safety of Class of 2022. This is the 15th class to graduate from the FDNY High School. How about that, right? With that being said, can everyone please rise and remain standing as the members of the FDNY Emblem Society Pipes and Drums and the FDNY Youth Ceremonial Team leads in the graduates. Let's go, guys. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause. How about that? Welcome to graduates, everybody. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, sung by Firefighter Michael Green Gregg.
Detail and salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flags were still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Firefighter Green Gregg. Please retire the colors.
Color guard. Right, face. Forward, march. Left, 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 right, left, 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 left.
The FDNY Youth Color Guards. How about that? All females, right? Please be seated. Again, good morning and welcome. This is a very proud day for the New York City Fire Department. Today we join the principal, teachers, guidance counselors, and other support staff from the high school to conduct the commencement exercise for class of 2022. I would now like to introduce the members of our dais. Acting Fire Commissioner, Laura Cavanaugh. Chief of Counterterrorism and Emergency Preparedness, Thomas Carrero. Chief of Fire Marshal, Daniel Flynn. Assistant Chief of EMS Operations, Cesar Escobar. Assistant Commissioner, Michelle Maglione. Principal of the FDNY Captain Vernon A. Richard High School, James Anderson. Assistant Principal of the FDNY Captain Vernon A. Richard High School, Angela Eversley Melton. I would also like to acknowledge some special guests with us today. All the staff from the Captain Vernon A. Richard High School, EMS Bureau of Training members that work with the high school, and the FDNY Youth Workforce staff. With that being said, it is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker, Acting Fire Commissioner Laura Cavanaugh, for the commencement address.
Good morning. Congratulations to this entire class. I am so excited for you guys. Are you guys happy to be here? Okay, you seem a little nervous. Everybody okay? Let's give another round of applause to our graduates. Let's make them feel the energy. I want to offer some additional congratulations to our Valedictorian, Christopher Kazu. Where's Chris? And our Salutatorian, Marvin Alexander. Congratulations, guys. I'd also like to commend the 26 of you who completed the FDNY prep course this year and the 22 of you who will be moving on to our FDNY Youth EMS Academy. Great job to all of you. I am really so happy to be with you today to celebrate your achievements and to witness this milestone in your life. Graduating high school is a huge accomplishment, and you should feel some sense of pride in all that you have done to complete your education. Every Thursday, you attended the EMS Academy where you participated in intensive training and education. On all the other days, you worked on rigorous academic requirements. These are no small feats. High school is difficult for everyone, but to complete your academic requirements while also studying and learning what it takes to be one of New York City's best is remarkable. Let's give a round of applause for that. Now you're ready to move on to adulthood and face your next set of challenges. You've earned these diplomas, and you should feel very proud about that. You've worked with your teachers, supported your friends and classmates, and have continued to learn and work hard to achieve your goals. I think you've made the first step in one of the best lessons of the fire department, which is everything good we do together. So let's give a round of applause to your teachers, your mentors, your principal, Michelle, your friends and family. I think you all got here together, and that's really something to be proud of. It is a perfect metaphor for what we do at the fire department. We support each other. We always lift one another up in good times and in bad. For nearly 3 years, we have all struggled through a pandemic. As I said, high school is tough, but I can't imagine how much more difficult it has been to go through school during a pandemic. Your fortitude is special and impressive. Throughout this pandemic, our FDNY members have been on the front lines. Many of them are the very same FDNY EMTs and paramedics who serve as your teachers. They've responded to countless medical calls, and they have prepared you for the day when you too will join them in our great department as FDNY EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters. Careers as first responders may seem daunting because the work is not easy, but the work is most certainly rewarding. The road to this department has been paved by graduates of this high school, a school named after one of our city's true heroes, Captain Vernon A. Richard, who gave his life bravely working to save others at the World Trade Center on September 11th. He grew up in Brooklyn, and he strongly believed in the importance of education. Today, as you leave this school and set off for the next chapter of your lives, I ask you all to live as he did, bravely and always in service of others. To date, 73 of graduates of our high school have worked as EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters in the FDNY, serving in communities across the city, saving lives and helping others. And another 86 of our alumni save lives for private ambulance companies as well. It's my hope that each of you will be inspired to become part of the next generation of FDNY first responders working to protect and serve our city. While your achievements today are amazing, there is so much more waiting for you. Your futures are bright, and I wish you the best of luck in the days ahead. Congratulations again to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next, I'd like to ask Principal James Anderson to give the principal's address.
Thank you, Instructor Gaddison. Good morning. Good morning, Commissioner, Chiefs, FDNY staff, FDNY school staff, our graduates, all of our families. Welcome to our 2022 graduation. Before we start, I always do something that we don't practice the day before, and that's with our graduates, so maybe a little bit of a surprise, and we have a little bit of a different seating arrangements. I'm going to ask our graduates to please stand. What I want you to do is turn to those loved ones out there in the crowd, and I want you to give them a round of applause for all the effort and time that they put in for you. Thank you, guys. You may be seated. I also want to point out the gentleman that is our Master of Ceremonies today, Mr. Instructor Gaddison, here to my left, his first time as our MC. And he solidifies all the information that the Commissioner just said, and I will probably add too in my speech about what this program means and what it does. It was 10 years ago, 2012. Instructor Gaddison was out here in front of me, finishing his adolescence into manhood as a student, then moving on with the fire department with his career, and now serving a purpose he has in his heart as our lead instructor and liaison with the school for the next generations to come. And it's a perfect example of what this program is about and what the fire department is about with the school moving forward. So I just want to point out his success and how much work he's put in with us too. Today's a special day, obviously, for our graduates and all of our families here. Who would have thought that actually in this still maybe post-pandemic era that we could have such a ceremony and do it together. But I want to thank the fire department and Commissioner Maglione for making this work for us and doing it together. Graduation day is exciting. As I've said multiple times, it's not an ending or a finish line, but it's merely a starting point. For some of us, it came easy. For others, maybe not. Maybe the skin of our teeth and so on. And it came with a lot of prayers and hard work. Late nights, maybe with online classes, and afternoons with teachers, and so on and so forth, but we all got to this point together. High school leaves a lifelong of memories for you, which I hope you will keep in mind, and also a foundation of experiences. Me as a principal, every class is special, and certain kids in it as well. I'm going to miss my morning and daily conversations with Martin. I was very proud this year with Marvin's accomplishment, with the grant that he wrote, and the program that he actually facilitated. It was on News 12 and on TV. It was excellent. And also Jason with his marathon bike ride out to Montauk. Excellent stuff. Hopefully you all have your experiences. It wasn't so bad that going to high school, and I wasn't so bad, hopefully. Hopefully they have good things for you, and you will remember those. 22 of our seniors will be starting SIMSA on Monday, which is a fantastic thing. As of today, like Instructor Gaddison said, over the 14 years we've had 600 graduates. 233 of them have gotten their ENT certification. We have 22 more on the way this summer. Recently, I set a 7-year goal. A little personal because it may be my last 7 years at the school as a principal, maybe, hopefully, Lord willing. And the goal is to have 500 certified EMTs by the year 2029. So we're a little underpaced for that, so we're going to push a little harder. But I would love to see over the next 7 years that number reach 500. As well as with our FDNY program, I want to congratulate 2 of our students, Anna Buckley, who received a full scholarship to North Carolina Fayetteville State for track. And I also want to celebrate Nayila Delgado. Practically a full scholarship as well to the LSU, University of Louisiana. Very good. You may have agreed with me or not, a school is the fastest 4 years of your life, and your school experience was probably more unique than ever with COVID and everything that went on. I like to connect the graduation years with time spans. I share as one of the 4 principles, part of this responsibility. If you did not know, this year marks the 100th anniversary or birth of the Thomas Jefferson High School or campus or building. You may have noticed, you may not have noticed, but recently we've had some meetings about changing the name of Thomas Jefferson off the building and taking the statue out of the main lobby. And it reminded me that it's actually the 100th year birthday of the school. So let's take a little time travel back 100 years and look what life was like. Life was like 100 years ago. Life expectancy was 54 years of age. One of the most important discoveries happened, and that was accidentally, and that was penicillin. Charlie Chaplin was the most popular movie actor at the time. The world just came out of a global pandemic, the Spanish flu. There was a constitutional amendment that outlawed the creation and consumption of alcohol. Women were finally allowed to vote. Families listened to their entertainment on radios, not TVs, not cell phones, not those other things. The birth of jazz came about, the blues and dance bands. And indoor plumbing also became a part. This is only just 100 years ago. Maybe that seems like a lot of time, but for me, I feel like history is getting quicker and shorter. It's fascinating that only 4 years before they built Thomas Jefferson High School, it was the end of the World War I. If you go 55 years beyond that, it was the end of the Civil War. These are things that in my mind, when I read textbooks and I sit in class and I think happened like Star Wars a long, long time ago. It didn't happen. It was pretty recent when you look at these times. I bring these things, maybe it bores you, I'm sorry, but to this question, what does it mean for you? What does it mean for you today? You've earned this high school diploma. You have this foundation now. Where do you go over the next 10, 20, 40, 60 years to contribute to the next 100 years of this world? We know that some of you going to college will be the class of 2026. Those going into the EMT program will go on to hopefully careers with the fire department, maybe private ambulance companies, maybe hospitals. We don't know. Wherever test road you take, I leave you with a few values to remember. First one is that you were special, each and every one of you. The Bible says that God created each and every one of us in His image, which means you have a purpose, you have a destiny. Your goal is to find out what that is for you. You've also been gifted with gifts to accomplish those, which you also have to find out. So I leave you with that responsibility from here into your adulthood to do that. A next recommendation is you need to challenge yourselves and get out of comfort zones. It may not be easy, right? There's an African proverb that reads, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. And I'll give you an example with firefighters. My brother, who's a lieutenant with the department, who said when they come out of Provy schools, they want to go into the busiest and most active firehouses across the city. Why? Because they want to get right into the mix of the work. They want to learn. They want to deal with the things that they've been taught in their Provy schools. Not just read it from books, not just do it in drills, but they want to experience it so they become well-versed firefighters. Same exact way. Create goals, short-term and long-term. Where are you going 2 years from now, 4 years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now? Create goals for yourself, stay on them. Work hard. Hard work is where we get. A quote from Pele, the famous soccer player. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrificing, and most of all, doing something you love. I talked about it many times in school. If I ask you, where do you see yourself as a grow-up? What do you want to be when you grow up? If you give me an answer, I don't know. The problem, you got to start setting these goals in your place and know where you're going with it. Lastly, remain humble. Humility is a true gift to success. And one of Rick Warren's quotes says, humility is not denying your strengths, but humility is being honest about your weaknesses. Right? Be honest about yourself. Don't be afraid. People make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. Be honest with yourself as you go through this, and you'll achieve the true success. Finally, I'll leave you with a small prayer that the Lord will bless you, keep you, shine his face upon you, and bless you with his peace. And if you act on these things and believe in it, I can tell you the truth that you also will be living the dream. Thank you, God bless, and enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Principal Anderson. At this time, I will allow Acting Commissioner Laura Kavanaugh, Chief of Counterterrorism Thomas Carrero, and Principal Anderson to help me introduce our Valedictorian for class of 2022 from the FDNY High School. Everybody, please welcome Christopher Kazoo as the Valedictorian.
Good morning, everyone. We would all love to thank you for coming out to celebrate our success. It's graduation day, people. Today is the day we finally get to say we made it after 4 long years of work. Thank you, Miss Sumter. Right. Thank you, Miss Sumter, for guiding us through most of those years. For those that know me, I'm a man of few words, so bear with me today. As the school year comes to an end, it really brings to mind something Mr. Anderson would say. These 4 years are gonna fly by fast, and they did, with the exception of the past 2 years due to the pandemic. I'll miss Mr. North's hilarious yet complicated jokes, Ms. Sten's good morning, Poppy, and Mr. Arnold's strong passion for history. From 9th grade to 12th grade, many things have changed. From not only how each of us operate, but overall surroundings. Some people left, and others came into the pictures as new faces. Some of you guys are even CPR certified. Can we get a round of applause for them? With that being said, I'm proud to be here, standing in front of you, in front of EMTs, firefighters, and for those who have other dreams, such as myself, I know they will be just as big or even bigger. I'm proud of you all. As valedictorian, I feel as if this marked you as a genius, and there's no mistakes that can never be done, or that I'm someone that's far greater brain potential than you. I, for one, can tell you that that's completely wrong. For instance, I can't spell too well. I'm one of those people who have to recognize the way a word spells in order to tell if I spelled it correctly. And most of the time, it's spelled incorrectly. In the beginning, getting high grades wasn't something I aimed for. It was just something I achieved and later built off. After seeing I could achieve 80 and above, I kept going. There's a difference between educated and intelligence. I, for one, can tell you that there are many intelligent people sitting right here in front of me capable of things that I can't even begin to understand. For example, our Salutatorian Marvin. You can discuss any news events or politics and he would know the facts and extra information on it. Or maybe someone like Ricardo, who's able to try new things and not be afraid, whether it be photography, music, editing, and far more, while still being the life of the party. As I come to an end, I would love to say thank you to all the teachers who boosted our confidence through the pandemic, and even before that. Most of us appreciate you for not giving up on us, even though we had thoughts of quitting, and it definitely passed all of our minds. For a few of us, we will all love to say thank you. And here we are today, with a graduation percentage of 100%. We are literally the class that made history, and we will go down in FDNY's history book. Congratulations, class of 2020. 2022, I'm tripping. My bad. From your valedictorian, Christopher Kazoo. That's it.
Good job, Christopher. 2022, okay? And now I will ask Acting Commissioner Laura Kavanaugh, Chief Carrero, and Principal Anderson to come up and help me welcome the Salutatorian, Marvin Alexander.
First step to giving the speech is actually admitting that you're nervous. Not gonna lie, I'm actually nervous. Morning, everybody. From being wild and out of control as a freshman to being calm and still a little wild, this was a journey that I did not expect to have. The teachers I met my first year were people I didn't even know that I'd be close with. From, you want me to call mom, from Assistant Principal Eversley, to you got detention after school from Ms. Green, who unfortunately could not be here with us today. There was never a dull moment for the past 4 years of my life. Then came sophomore year, which cut short sadly to a few months, and junior year, which is all behind a screen thanks to the pandemic. Even then, online classes were a jam to be in. Hearing one teacher gleefully yelling, "Good morning, class," or to another calmly saying, "Good morning, class. As you come in, please answer to do now." To the last teacher entertaining us with her laugh while us students went back and forth during debates. Although stressful it was, these times that I missed and enjoyed, but I never hope to have these times again. You're supposed to be stressed throughout your senior year, worrying about what test you have to do next or how you have to go make up for the times that you messed up the last 3 years. Quite frankly, I had a very, very different experience from that. Senior year, though short, was the most fun that I've ever had. Having everything completed, I was free from the shackles of worry. Every test I needed to take was done. I had no math, no science, no history class. I was off the hook pretty much. With the time I had, I spent time with teachers. I spoke with them, laughed with them, even shared moments that will forever be near and dear to me. That's not to say, though, that there weren't any hard times on my way to this moment right here. So once again, congratulations, class of 2022. High school started off just right. Entering a new environment, making new friends, meeting new people, and then the COVID pandemic did a number on me. It completely changed my view of school and even turned me into someone that I hated to be. No longer was I interested in school, outside, or even keeping in touch with people. Being locked at home, questioning if it was even safe to go out, was a prison. I wish on no one. Sorry about that. What saved me were the teachers who made the best of it. They became the highlights of the day with their jokes, the conversations, or just a plain old mental check-in. Those will never get old, even as I get old. And to my EMT class. Oh, my EMT class. What I thought would be the bane of my existence turned out to be my family outside of my senior class. We went from being at each other's throats to always having each other's backs inside and outside of class. Though we all had our little cliques, the one clique we shared were periods 2 to 4, where we made some of the best memories and throwbacks moments. From PT to lectures to skills, we always found something funny. We always found something to laugh about, to which made it hard to be serious at times. Despite that, I enjoy these moments more than anything else. I'll never forget the things that we've all done together. Even as fractured as we once were, we still managed to set examples for the upcoming class to follow. So thank you, Commissioner Maglione. You made this program possible by giving us and everyone an opportunity to join. But a beehive wouldn't be as efficient without the worker bees, the instructors. They made it possible for us to grow as a team, teaching us a skill set no matter what career path we choose, we'll need. So once again, thank you. So now, with that, I would like to say this. Imagine this, all of us here. You just died and you met the person that you were supposed to become. The highest, bestest version of you. But you didn't become them because you didn't believe in yourself or chase your dreams or you didn't think it was possible. You didn't see the potential, but then standing in front of you, you see you. But the person who did believe in themselves and knew their potential and just chased after all the things in their life. Because it's life. It's so short. I hope that we can all believe in ourselves because we never know how much potential we truly have. Life is just endless opportunities to become whoever you want. So once again, congratulations, class of 2022, parents, and everyone who are able to be here today. Now, before I conclude this speech, I'd like to present a special award on behalf of the class of 2022 and the FDNY high school staff to a very special individual. The one guy who was always saying, living the dream, or who would enter classes, doctor. With his leadership and his generosity, many of our experiences this year would not be feasible. Mr. Anderson, we present to you with this Principal of the Year award. Thank you for allowing us to live the dream with you for these past 4 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Marvin. Congratulations, Christopher. Let's give him a round of applause. All right, with that being said, it is now the time to give some special and well-deserved awards to a few individuals. I would like to ask Commissioner Kavanaugh and Principal Anderson to come and assist me with these awards as well, please. We would like to begin the Commencement Awards for Academic and Excellence in English, Marvin Alexander. For Academic Excellence in Mathematics, Christopher Kazoo. For Academic Excellence in Social Studies, Science, and Art, Jason Johnson. For Academic Excellence in Foreign Language, Mark Blair. And last but not least, for Academic Excellence in Health and Physical Education, Kiwan Hatchett. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. In addition to that, I would also like to acknowledge 26 students that is graduating today who completed the FDNY prep class. Please stand as a group to be acknowledged, all 26 of you guys. Out of all of these 26 students that completed the FDNY prep class, 22 of these students will be starting the FDNY YEMSA EMS Academy on Monday. Congratulations to you all. Have a seat. Let's also acknowledge our graduating seniors who are also a part of the FDNY Exploring Program. They will receive an award from the New York State Senator Kevin Parker's office, for academic achievement, and commitment to community involvement. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Martin Clark and Ricardo Molina. Congratulations. And now, the moment everybody's been waiting for. We will now present the presentation to our seniors of a commencement diploma. When I ask Ms. Mello to please stand. And then we will ask the graduates to stand and receive their diploma as their name get called. First one. Yeah, you can follow. May I ask Principal Anderson and Commissioner Kavanaugh and Chief?
Take a picture.
Martin Alexander. Jason Johnson. Mark Blair. Iwan Patrick. Jazara Jazzy Davis. Jordan Dixon. Martin Clark. Kashay Ricketts. Brian Davis Jr. Clarissa Williams. Mark Monteles. Trayvon George. Louis Shaheen Shipman. Adrián Collado. Madison Arias. Miguel Miguel. Adam Buckley. Makai Davis.
Congratulations, my guy.
Imorio Adelacun.
Fix your sash.
Zahid Mohammed. Jeremiah Brown. Kyle Palmer.
Yo, Kaya.
Randall Joseph. Jay Fernandez. Hallie Hawkins. Nayshawn Taylor. Serena Patricio. Naila Delgado. Christopher Valenzuela. Aaliyah Hernandez. Leandro Sanders. Roberto Reyes. Ethan de Jesús. Isabel Roman. Tayshawn Mattis. Najib Wazoo.
How about a big round of applause for all the graduates? Come on, parents. You guys can do better than that. Come on, parents. And now I would like to introduce, ask Principal Anderson to come up and do the declaration of the pledge.
Okay, last but not least, last part of the piece. First, I want to say thank you so much. I've never received an award before, so I want to thank this class of 2012. That was special for me. Thank you very much. 2022. You got Gaddison in my mind with 12. 2022. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to ask the seniors to please rise with me. I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. With gratitude to my school. Pride in my city. Devotion to my country. I pledge to cherish the traditions of the FDNY, Captain Vernon A. Richard High School, for fire and life safety, to strive to fulfill my individual potential, and to improve my community, my city, and my country. I am proud to say that you are now officially 2022 graduates. You may move your tassel from the right to the left.
All right, graduates, if you could just have your seats. So once again, thank you, Principal Anderson, for that. Parents, again, the graduates, give them a round of applause. That's it, they're done. In a moment, I will ask the FDNY Youth Ceremonial Team to lead the procession out. As the graduates exit, we ask that all audience members please remain seated. On behalf of the Acting Fire Commissioner, Principal Anderson, and other distinguished members of our dais, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to today's graduation for the FDNY High School for Fire and Life Safety, Captain Vernon A. Richard High School. This concludes our ceremony. Youth Ceremonial Team, please lead them out. Class, on your feet.